Hello everybody, what we have here is a 1970 Plymouth GTX Wagon clone. Of course, they never made any real GTX wagons. This one was cloned. Do a walk around, very nice condition yet. This is an older restoration. Done, I think, in the very late 80s or 1990, and around that range there. This was in a national publication, January 1991 edition of Mopar Collector Guide. There's a story in there about the car. Now, is the story true? All it is the story in there, so I wouldn't base too much on the story in there. But anyway, nonetheless, it is a different, unique car. It's very solid condition. And what was done to the car that is set it aside from a regular wagon, anything to do with the wagon, emblems, decals, they were taken off. And what was done is what you see right here. You see the GTX side scoops, which is the same as a Roadrunner for 70 and a GTX, which would have been back here in the rear quarters. We're actually welded into the doors right here. You got GTX emblems, you got GTX stripes on both sides. You have power bulge hood with the GTX hood treatment paint. You got the hood pins. You got GTX grille in the front. And if we walk around here, you have the let's see if you can see that little Pentastar down there, like all Plymouths had back, muscle cars had back then, just on one side. Open the doors. You have the sun's shining pretty bright there. There we go. You have GTX door panels, GTX bucket seats, and the back seat was reupholstered to match the front bucket seats as well. You have GTX emblem up here on the dash, which it should have. And also, one of the most important aspects, you do have a 440, as you can see on the nameplate right there on the power bulge hood, a 440 underneath the hood. Now, when this was done, I know there was a 70 440 in it with the Dana 60 in the back. Now, unfortunately, since then, one of the owners, since it was restored, actually put a different 440 in it and put an 8 3/4 rear in the back, which is a shame, but oh well. I mean, it still is a very nice, solid car. You can look all down in here, if you can see much of that. All very solid. Up in here, very solid. Everything works as it should on the car, except the gas gauge does give a fit once in a while, so the gas gauge must be, the sending unit must be starting to go bad. You have the poverty hubcap with the dog dish centers right here. Brand new BF Goodrich tires. Now, they were turned inside to give it more of a sleeper look. If you pull up to somebody at a red light and they think, maybe it's a 6-cylinder or 318 in the car, and here it's a 440, and you get on, it has some nice rumble to it. I'll start the car up very shortly here. It has also, that was done, a full full dual exhaust, just like a GTX, with the correct hardware and tips underneath. This car is a very solid car. Let me open up this door. All in the door jamb area, extremely solid. It was done very nice. New upholstered door panels, like I mentioned before. The seats as well. Rally steering wheel. This was added to the car. This was not on the car originally. This was added, as well as the factory tach was added. Inside, very good condition. And this was a factory AC car. The air compressor is for the AC is gone. The compressor, I should say, for the AC is gone. But it's a very easy add-on, since all the vents are still in place, and all the controls are still in place right here as well. It has a power rear window. Dash pad is crack free. Sun visors, very good condition. Very nice. Everything works in the car. We still have the seat belts all around the car. Now, let's start the car up. There's a nice rumble to it. It tacks out about 900. The factory AM radio with the factory speaker in the front does still work. And this also came with the interior light package, as you can see in here. Very nice condition yet. There's the original owner's manual. Now we'll get out, do a walk around the car. Now it's a little chilly out here in Pennsylvania today when I'm taking this, so you're going to see little puffs coming out of the exhaust. But very nice sound to it. You can tell the motor has a little beeping in it. Back in here, open this up for you. Very nice condition back in here. Now open up the hood so you can listen to the motor while it's running. Take the hood pins off. Go. There we go. Nice quiet motor. Up in the engine compartment here. Very nicely done. And the sides here, very nice. And this also did have, when the 70 motor was in, it had the 70 manifold. Now when the motor was changed with a different 440, the headers were installed. For obvious reasons, I understand why the 440 and the Dana rear was taken out, because they're worth pretty good money. Give it a shot.
Yeah, man.
Now, I'll go back here to the back. Bumper's in nice shape. It does have one little ding. It's a shame, but it does. Right in this area right here. Well, we look all in here. All solid. A little bit of dirt right there. All solid. All in this area here. This tailgate does open up twice as a door, and as a tailgate comes down as well. Now you gotta shut this hard to latch it. We only have about a minute and a half left on the video. Open up in here so everybody can see how nice it is in here. Everything very nice shape. Very nice condition. Okay. Close the doors. You can hear the factory buzzer. Still does work in the car with the key. I knew too many more. You have to make the videos under 10 minutes, so I have a minute left. I'm trying to show all the detail in the car. Let's go up in here quick. As you can see, very, very, very nice condition all up in here. Paint's extremely nice. Motor's very clean. Rad support area, beautiful. Beautifully painted inside. No issues whatsoever. All in here. Horns are redone. Very nice and clean. There you can see the 2 ports right there for the AC. So you can easily add AC back onto the car the way it was supposed to be. This is always a V8 car. It was originally a 318 car. This is original paint. Not the original paint, but the original paint color of dark burnt orange. And on the VIN on the card here, it's FK5. The interior is the same color and everything else. Very nice 1970 GTX wagon clone. Thanks, everybody.